All right, so we're recording. Hi guys, today we're gonna do our first training for our group training for 2025. So the first thing that we're going to do today is mentorship, but it's gonna be more for mindset. I'm pretty sure all of you guys, Nicolette and Tanisha, you guys are familiar with mindset. No, no, I think you guys are unmuted. So I'm gonna mute you guys, unmute you guys. Oh, did it work or no? Let me just see. I don't think it worked. But yeah, so if you guys are familiar with mindset, so basically everything that you do, even in business or even in life, has to do with mindset. So the first thing that I think a lot of the people I work with, I think Nicolette and the other people in the group, I haven't done this with Tanisha yet. Okay, somebody queued in. S24 is here. Is the limiting beliefs. I did this most of this exercise to most people in the group. So limiting beliefs is basically things that's stopping you, like whether it's about your life, about your money, about your business. That's kind of like telling yourself that, oh, I can't do that because and it's just the things that you have accumulated over time in your life. But most of those limiting beliefs are not true. So one of the things, the exercise that we did is for everybody to write down their limiting beliefs and then get rid of those limiting beliefs and actually reading those limiting beliefs and telling yourself, oh, that's actually not true. Some of the limiting beliefs that a lot of people said, oh, I'm scared to do a business online because people are gonna judge me. But really, nobody cares. Like when you actually go out there, people is not actually judging you. Most likely more people are going to support you and would like to actually hear about your experience. So I think if you haven't done this assignment, definitely one thing that you have to do is write down what is stopping you to having your success. So I'm going to send you guys a PDF version of this so you can be able to write down the notes by yourself about limiting beliefs later on once we finish this call, okay? So, not sure. Okay, so this was some of the limiting things that other people was saying to me. Again, like sometimes people get afraid because of the judgment, or sometimes they're just like get overwhelmed that they're saying sometimes you're telling yourself that, oh, I don't think I'm good enough or something like that. Or like for me, one of my limiting beliefs is that sometimes I always say I don't have enough time, but then yet I do have enough time because I get to do watching Netflix all day instead of doing something with my business. That's one of my limiting beliefs. But actually, I do have time if I just learn how to manage my time, right? But again, in business, there's always time when sometimes you feel discouraged, and it's okay. You can have a setback, but you need to make sure that the comeback is faster. And one thing I will tell you, in this is that you have to enjoy the process. You have to enjoy the process of the learning. And then as you enjoy the process of the learning and you get to learn your mission and your vision, you not worry about more like, oh, am I going to make the first sale or whatever like that, because the first sale is just gonna come, right? You just have to begin and not be afraid to try things, right? All right, so this is also a very interesting things that you're gonna do also in this assignment here, is that a lot of people sometimes we don't really picture ourselves and we're always being asked like, what do you want to do 10 years from now or 5 years from now, right? So but I want you guys to actually ask yourself and tell yourself, what age do you want to die? I can like put it down. And then in that way, you know exactly that at this age, before you die, you have to achieve certain things, like what would be the feeling on the day that you die, right? The day that you die, what are the things that you're going to look back to? Are you going to be proud of yourself? Are you going to be able to say to yourself, oh, wow, I cannot believe that I have achieved all of these things. And you're going to list it all. And, I have helped this much people. I have made an impact in this world. And again, what are you proud of? and are you going to be happy when the day that you die, and that age, whatever that age is. Like for example, for me, I said the day that I'm going to die, I wanted to die at 101. Of course, we cannot control everything that happens in life, but again, you just have that vision, right? That by the time right now to the age of 101, I know that this is what are the things I have to do to fill in now till that day, wherever it's going to be 101, but until that day, And now by having this vision, that what you're going to be able to feel that day, now you feel like, oh, you have to just fill in the blank from today to that age, right? And you have to put in the action to be able to achieve that. So that I would like you guys to also answer those questions. So once you have this form later on, and top 3 things that you want to achieve before you die, this would also help you with your mindset and everything is, right? This is some key points that we talk about. Faith without work is dead. That's very true. Sometimes we start first, right? When you started to say that, oh, I want to start a side hustle or I want to make money online, you started with the faith and you invested in yourself. But then, investing in yourself is just the beginning. You have to actually put in the work every single day, because no action equals no result. You're not being consistent. You will also not get result. So here are some actionable things that in terms of reviewing the mindset. 15 to 30 minutes of silence, and either you're gonna write down or look at your affirmations that you have written before. If you haven't written an affirmations or what you're grateful and thankful for in your life, then definitely I would encourage you to write it down in a piece of paper, so that's something that you could read every single day. One of the things that really worked for me before, when I used to put like grateful and thankful notes for me, sometimes I put it in my bathroom mirror in a sticky notes, and every day I could see it. And even also your goals, your goals, also you could write it on the sticky note and then put it also in the mirror, like sticky note in the mirror, so that every day you can be able to see it, visualize it, and be able to remind yourself, right? And it's very important to take our time. Mindset is very important to practice it every day, because obviously if our mindset is not it's not always positive, then we revert back to again not doing any action, not believing in ourselves. So therefore we have to practice it every single day. So these are some actionables that you can do. So 15 to 30 minutes of your day, try to do, like, either you can read something, an inspirational book. I think one of the person I was doing this training said that they want to read the Bible, but again, inspirational book. You can listen to ebook, listen to podcasts, read your grateful and thankful notes to yourself, right, out loud or in silence, whichever. Again, protect your energy is very important. So this is also an exercise that you really, in terms of mindset, because we want to attract positive energy. So make sure to, like when things like, because a lot of things can disrupt your energy and your mindset. So as much as possible, obviously we're just humans. Sometimes we react to things, but if we can be able to say, okay, this energy that I'm putting here is not going to go here because it doesn't make sense for me to exert energy in this, rather I'm going to protect my mindset. I'm not going to let anyone, like influence my mindset. Now I'm going to go back. So sometimes when that happens, you have to go back again to your grateful and thankful note. I'm grateful about that my life is good. I'm grateful that I have the ability to be able to impact people and be able to learn skills. I'm thankful that I have my family and I'm be able to, be able to give them the good life that I want to give them. So those things that you have to do. So breathe before you react. And that's very important skills to have. I'm going to tell you that is a very important skills, because this is the skills I would say I'm still working on. Sometimes I do try to react, but by just practicing every time, like if something is like for example, with my husband, sometimes I get irritated. So sometimes instead of reacting to that, I choose to say, no, I'm not going to exert my energy to that, to react to that, whatever that irritated me, because then now it's going to ruin everything. And then now it end up, it becomes a cycle. So therefore, that's one of the actionables that you have to do. And again, 3, practice it every single day. Mindset is not something that's you're just gonna do one day. You have to do it every single day. Like every time you have a limiting belief, write it down on a piece of paper, revert that limiting beliefs, kind of like, like reflect on that limiting beliefs. Why did you think about that? That you cannot do that thing, like, why would you say that to yourself? And then tell yourself, okay, that's not true. Because remember, your vision and your mission, if your mission and vision is to have a better life for your family, and whatever is that better life, you're the only person who has that vision, nobody else, right? Like, for example, for me, when my coach asked me what was my vision is just the ability for me to wake up in the morning, and then me and my family will go on a road trip every single day. That is my vision, right? Of what I believe having a success is. And it could be different for all of you guys, right? So that's basically the tiny little, I guess, summary of mindset. Again, we're doing here, your vision is yours. You already own the life you want. You just have to work with your dream. Your dream is not far. Your dream, you already know your dream. You're just working within, right? You're within, you're just now making that vision come to life. Whatever makes you happy is what makes you rich, right? Peace of mind is the most important thing. It's very true, guys. Put those highlights, but you're gonna have these notes anyways. And then now we're gonna go to, does anyone have any questions with the summary in terms of mindset? I'm gonna see if I can unmute you guys. Oh, I don't know if I can mute you. Galaxy 24 is who is the Galaxy S24? Is it Corey?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any question with that, Corey? Just the summary of the mindset.
No, that was really good.
Don't worry, you guys are gonna have this so that you can fill in and then be able to read this again later. Okay, so I guess no question because I don't see anyone unmuting. So we're gonna go now to the business. So I think, yeah, Tanisha is still new, but I think Corey and Nicole is also just starting to be more consistent also with their business, right? So this is what you're gonna have to do in 2025. So I want you guys to also answer these questions when you get this note. What are the hardest things that you are having with your business? If you are new and you haven't done anything yet, like I guess you cannot really answer this yet, but later on you could go back to this note and then ask this question for you as you started doing the activity. Okay? So one of the things that a lot of people tell me is that sometimes they have a hard time what to say during content creation. Again, content creation is just be yourself. Yes, still consistency. Is that what you say? Yes. Content creation or saying the right words in content or having consistency could be one of the things that sometimes people are having a hard time with business. And again, when a lot of people tell me about this branding is you and being yourself. So the first thing that when it comes to branding, this is the 3 things that we need to establish with your brand is that people needs to know you, right? So who are you? You have to show that in your whatever social media that you choose. You have to show who you are. Are you a mom, a dad, a worker? I don't know anything. Who you are? What do you enjoy? What do you enjoy? And how can people relate to you as a person? Okay. And the second thing that people need to see is not to know you, and then they need to like you. Okay. And then the last thing that will come is trust. So the first thing that needs to be in your page is they need to know you, they need to like you, they need to trust you. And so if you can be able to kind of amplify that into your social media, that they're gonna know you based on your social content, and they're gonna like you because you have this energy and everything, most likely people will already trust you and follow you before they even talk to you, right? And then of course, when you guys talk to each other, once they become interested and they started talking to you, that just kind of like solidify the trust, right? And then who is your customer? So a lot of people always get confused with this perfect customer question because the perfect customer is you. Like I'll give you an example. For me, my favorite customer are moms because I'm a mom. Like before I was not a mom, so that was a different perfect customer. But now my favorite customer are parents or stay-at-home mom, if I wanted to be more specific, because I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I can relate to stay-at-home moms. I know some of the struggles, the pain points of a stay-at-home mom, like at least based on my experience as a stay-at-home mom. So that's what I showcase in my content to tell stay-at-home moms that it's possible for them to actually build multiple sources of income from home, right? As long as you learn the skills, as long as you have all the different types of tools that you have, it is possible to have multiple sources of income, not just one, but all online, right? And then if you wanted to be more detailed, so for example, if my target audience was a stay-at-home mom, describe them, so age maybe around 25 to 45-ish, then gender, obviously they're all female, jobs, they're stay-at-home mom, the problems they have, well, stay-at-home mom, they want to not just stay-at-home mom, but they also want to be able to earn so that they can be able to provide also with their family. They want to be able to help their husband. They want to be able to help their husband retire so that they feel like, you know, they're not the only person who's raising their children, but also their husband too could be involved in that process, right? And also being a stay-at-home mom, even though you're at home all day, you want to be able to also give some stuff to your kids, like, you know, the ability to go out, to buy something, to be able to, you know, like just do some fun activities, plan some trips. But of course, as a stay-at-home mom, you don't want to just rely to your husband and ask for money, like, oh, I want to do this plan, but you know you only have one source of income, right? So that's one of the problems sometimes being a stay-at-home mom. You want to also, and one of the things that I see, well, me being a stay-at-home mom, I wanted to also be proud of myself, right? To be able to do something, to be able to help other people, and to be able to teach people the things that I know. Again, you could be more specific there. The problems depends on who is your favorite customer, and the customer is you. And the second thing that you will have to do is describe how you can help them. So if my target customer is stay-at-home mom, how can I help them? Basically, I'm showing them that, hey, it's possible to have different side hustle. So either in my post, I'm showing them the different side hustle that they can earn. I could create content like, oh, if you could learn about digital marketing. And then I also say, hey, there's other things that you could also earn if you wanted to just invest money. You could also learn about trading. And then that's how I help them. I help them by finding the right side hustle for them that would help them in terms of their budget, that will help them in terms of, like, you know, what is their interest in terms of side hustle online. So that's how I can help them. What solution can you give them? Again, the different products and services that I have. So the services and product that I have, I could teach them about digital marketing. I could teach them about funnel system. I could teach them about social media marketing. I can be able to teach stay-at-home moms if they wanted to learn about trading, crypto, forex, because I have also done that. And also I could teach them how to be able to learn about digital marketing and also market their digital business, right? Anyone has a question on that very fast branding customer? So that is the first thing that you have to do yourself, is to learn the branding and knowing your perfect customer. Anyone has a question? Nobody has a question? It was explained properly, or Nicole, Tanisha, and Corey, anyone has a question? No question.
Um,
Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to know, like, how long were you in it?
Sorry, I cannot hear you. Wait, let me just go ahead.
How long were you in the business?
How long have I been on the online business?
Yeah,
I've been in the online business for 4 years already.
1 year?
But I've been doing the digital marketing, like just by like selling like master resale rights product. I just did it actually early last year only for master resale right. But I've been in the online business for the past 4 years. I've been doing so many other type of business, from products to crypto to forex to digital marketing to even coaching and stuff like that. So
Okay,
basically
okay.
everything. That's a very
Okay.
good question, Tanisha.
Okay. Thank you.
And that's
That's all.
possible to learn many things. I think maybe Nicole has a question. I see there's a chat. Okay, you're good. Okay, perfect. Corey, do you have a question? I don't know if
Not
we're gonna
right
hear you.
now.
I guess no. Okay, so we're gonna move now to the next part of the number two. So here are the things that you will have to do every single day. So for Tanisha, this is probably gonna be new to you because me and Tanisha is still in the process of also building her website and also starting her new social media. But nonetheless, she will be doing the same thing. Okay, so the first thing that you guys have to do right now, I want you guys to find one social media that you want to really focus on for the next 90 days, whether it's Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, or anything, but just one for now. Because sometimes I find that when you do all, it's going to be overwhelming. And if you want to do all, there is something that you could use, like there are some tools, but of course, those tools you have to pay for that. But if you are just starting, it would be best for you to just start in one social media for now, for the next 90 days. And then once you start making your sale and stuff like that, then you could reinvest back to your business. And then you could add another social media if you wanted to and you believe that you can handle that. And then later on you could be able to learn the other AI tools that I use to be able to post in all social media all at one time. Okay, and a lot of people ask me, what do you post in the social media? You actually post 70% lifestyle posts and 30% about business. But this one is really depends on what social media do you use, okay? What I mean by that, for example, if you are going to use TikTok, because TikTok's algorithm is different. So in TikTok, your page has to always talk about business or something related to business, because the moment that you revert to something else, it's now going to attract a different audience to your page, right? Because TikTok's algorithm is based on interest. So if the people started watching your video because they were probably interested in learning about business online, so therefore your content has to be always business online, okay? But this 70 to 30% mostly work for Facebook, because Facebook is the oldest social media, and it's meant for, it was really used for socializing with family, friends, and other things. So most likely Facebook will push algorithms that will push content that has more of the lifestyle posts, like, showing about you walking outside your backyard, you doing something with your children, you having fun. Most of the time Facebook will push that because it's supposed to be socializing and showing about your life, right? And then the moment that you show about, if you show 70% of your lifestyle, the moment that you post about your business, then now Facebook said, okay, since a lot of people have already engaged with your other posts and they seem to like it, now why wouldn't they like this thing about your business now, and it's going to push that. So 70 to 30% most likely would work in Facebook. If you are going to use TikTok, unfortunately, you will have to stick with mostly the business topic because it's based on people's interests. Instagram is kind of similar to TikTok, but again, Instagram is more for the aesthetic. So the aesthetic and also showing a lot of results and Instagram, and again, being consistent. So for both of them, consistency for all social media, consistency is very key. So here for most social media, the key is to at least post 2 times a day. Maximum you could do like 5, but I'll just put here maximum 5 posts a day. And that is in different times, right? Not like, like you're posting 5 posts all at once. No, it has to be, you have to give your post breathing time. Most of the time, you have to give it at least 2 to 3 hours of breathing time. I'm gonna just put it here. Because then you don't want all your content to be competing with each other, right? Stories, I of course a lot of time the content that works a lot is video. So stories, reels, if you can put a video of yourself talking, it's even more, because now you are going to build more that know and like, and then they will trust you more because they can see your face. But I mean, it can also be done with faceless marketing, where you don't show your face, but it's just have to do with the content, the written post that you write with that faceless video, and also what is written on that faceless video. It has to invoke some kind of emotion. But anyways, we're going to talk about that a little bit later with the marketing of content creation. And again, if you don't know how to create stories or reels with faceless marketing or with Canva right now, I did add you, if you are in the group training session already, there is a content vault on Telegram. In the content vault in Telegram, you can be able to download all the pre-made videos already, and you could be able to post it in your stories and reels, okay? And also here in live, this is only for people who are comfortable in going live. It would be good if you go live at least once a week. It doesn't have to be a specific date. It could be random day, and it doesn't have to be super long. Again, the length of the live is basically until you can be able to really give more value, like you're able to give more value, and able to talk about whatever topic you're talking about, and until lots of people are engaging in your live. If not a lot of people are engaging in your live, it doesn't have to be super long. Like if you feel like not a lot of people are engaging, then you can just stop your live. Like it doesn't have to be like 30 minutes to 1 hour live, 15 minutes. Oh, where did it go? Okay, so this is good. This one is the rules before you post. So you do have to engage, because remember, social media is about engaging. So you do have to engage 15 minutes before and after you post in other people's posts. Okay, so it works in any of the social media, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. You do have to engage 15 minutes before and after. And I see that it does actually work, because I've been doing this 15 minutes before and after. It does work in terms of getting more engagement in your current post. And also this is mostly in Facebook. This doesn't apply for TikTok and Instagram. If you are using Facebook, because you only have 5,000 limits of friends, you will have to add 30 people in the morning and also at night. So that's 60 people a day. But again, it depends on your Facebook limit. Some people cannot add more than 30 people. So that depends. In terms of Instagram and TikTok, if you're going to use Instagram and TikTok, sometimes what I do is I follow people, like kind of I try to follow people that has similar niche as me or similar topic. Either it's online business. Sometimes I sometimes follow stay-at-home moms that has side hustles. But I rarely like, I will add them and follow them. But there doesn't mean that you have to follow a certain amount of number of people every day. But sometimes once in a while you can follow those people. And here, message at least 15 people a day. This is meaning that you're just basically saying hello to the people, especially if they're your new friends, saying hi, hello, or commenting on their profile. Just again, connecting to the people, because remember, social media is about connecting. It's either saying hello to the people, just hi, thank you so much for adding me as a friend. How is it going? And if the conversation move forward, why not, right? So it's just, you can say hello to the people that are your new friends or people that added you as a friend in Facebook. TikTok and Instagram, this one I will put as a star. Actually, this is mostly sometimes for Facebook. Thanks for Facebook. For Instagram and TikTok, I would say I don't usually message people, nor sometimes because you don't really, sometimes they do say that this person follow you, but I rarely message people on TikTok and Instagram. Usually I will go on the person page and like their videos. Like I will go to the profile and look at their videos, like and comment and share their video instead for TikTok and Instagram. And this is actually I'm gonna move this into I'm gonna move this actually to the mindset one because this is actually part of the mindset training here. Here I will put it's number 4. So one of the things that you will have to do in the mindset is everyday watch about money mindset, at least 15 minutes. So money mindset, like you could go on Google, on YouTube and watch anything that's talking about money, money mindset, and how is your relationship with money. And that's very important also to learn. So every day you're learning about how money works. Okay, I think we're good with this one. Is anyone have any question about the daily method of operations? Usually it's within 2 to 3 hours. Anyone has a question? What you have to do? I'm gonna see in the chat. Hello, Oscar. Hello. I think Oscar is here. I don't know if anyone can hear me. Can you guys hear me or what?
If we want to do it on
Nobody
Facebook,
has
do
a
we have
question.
the Facebook as well?
Oh wait, is
Hello?
everything I can hear?
Hello? Hello?
Oh.
Hello? Hello?
No one has a question on the daily methods of operation. So everybody's
Hello?
clear with that.
Hello?
Okay.
She can't hear me.
All right, I'm just gonna make it smaller. Give me 1 sec. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're gonna do now the Thursday marketing. This is a marketing beginner guides for marketing, okay? All right, so marketing is the foundation of every successful business. It's about getting attention, but not just any attention. It's about understanding the different levels of attention and how to engage with your audience effectively. So in this guide, we're going to learn about the 4 levels of your audience, okay? So now we have already talked about, the daily methods of what you have to do every single day. But now you're going to ask yourself, oh, let me see, can I use FV for normal posting and Insta for faceless? So you want to do 2 social media at the same time. Am I correct? I mean, you could, but it's kind of like, like now you're kind of like splitting yourself. Really, if you want to do faceless, you can do it all in one platform. You could either do Facebook or Instagram. It would be best if you focus only in one social media for the next 90 days to help you really learn the engagement and also learning if you are engaging with your perfect customers. Yes, if you choose to, if you don't have to create a new Facebook, if you feel comfortable posting in your profile right now, like me, I use my old profile where all my family and friends. But if you don't feel comfortable using your old Facebook, you can create a new Facebook, but just make sure the new Facebook does not have exactly the same name as the new Facebook. Just make sure to make it a different name. But definitely, yes, you can create a new Facebook. All my videos post straight. Yes, so I do share my Facebook videos to my Instagram because right now I'm focusing mostly on my Facebook, and the rest I just sometimes post some of random videos because I'm not really focusing on that. I'm focusing mostly on my Facebook, and maybe next week I will be focusing on doing the training because I want to apply this new training that I'm doing for faceless marketing into my new Instagram faceless. So I will teach you guys depends on how the result with that new strategy that I'm trying to do with faceless in Instagram. Because I find, to be honest, faceless, like if you're gonna go full in faceless, I find faceless really work in Instagram, and I want to be able to use this strategy in faceless strategy in Instagram to really see how it goes. Because the first time I did it in Instagram with this faceless strategy, I had lots of reach by just doing it consistently. But of course, I was focusing a lot of my Facebook right now, but now I'm trying to get back to be more consistent in the faceless Instagram. but I will let you guys know what's the result of that. So those are very good questions. Does the guys have a question? Oscar and Corey, do you guys have questions? Or if you guys cannot hear me. If no question, then we're gonna go to the 4 levels of attention of how you're gonna market to your audience. Okay, so now the question, since you already know what you have to do every single day, now it comes down now how to create the content. Somebody, okay, you're good, perfect. So there is now the question, okay, so how do I create the attention, or how do I create the content now for the people, right? Or in my social media. So there are 4 levels of attention. So the first level or first audience are the unaware audience, number 1. So what does this mean? The people doesn't know that they have a problem, right? So the goal is to get their attention so they become aware of that they have a problem, or become aware of you giving the solution. So create the content that catches their eye and make them curious enough to learn more. So I'll give you an example. So let's see in my Facebook. Okay, most of my posts is usually target with moms, right? The moms, and I already know what's their problem, right? But maybe there are moms out there who are not stay-at-home mom yet. Maybe they're a working mom, or maybe they're a mom that doesn't even have a business, or have no clue yet what is having a business online is, right? So they're not aware that there is a problem. So to create a pitch, to create a content for this level 1 audience, I will have to put a post. For example, would be my post for this audience. Okay, for my post for this audience, like, isn't it a problem that our kids are spending majority of time in daycare? Isn't that a problem where you could actually where there is a possibility that you could actually stay home and spend more time with your kids, so that your kids could actually grow, your kids will actually grow knowing you, and you knowing them. Like, like now there's a problem in that. Like, or I could put a post about parents, is it normal that kids are spending 6 to 8 hours a day at school, while at the end of the day you're not seeing each other, and you're not getting to know them? Isn't that a problem, right? That's a problem. That why are they spending 8 hours a day at school, and now you're not able to create memories with your family? But let me just tell you, but if you actually have a side hustle, there's a possibility for you where kids don't have to spend hours being in daycare, and you guys can create more memories. Now people, like moms who doesn't know, like, that is not a problem, that maybe it's not a problem, they don't see that that's a problem, because obviously they're working every single day. But now we point out that there's a problem in that picture, that why are kids spending hours and hours at school, while they could go home, be able to spend time with you. You guys could have create memories, only if you had the side hustle that will allow you to do that. Or for example, if your target audience are the 9 to 5er, and the 9 to 5er, they work 10 to 12 hours, right? Is it normal that you are working 10 to 12 hours when you can post in social media for like 5 minutes reels, or sometimes 5-second reels, and make money and work only 2 hours of your day? Or, hey, aren't you tired of working double time at your work, where lots of people just by learning a skills in social media are able to earn even in just a few hours of work from home? Like, now the people, that first audience, now gonna say, oh, I didn't know, like, I didn't know that, hey, if I go on social media or have a side hustle online, that my problem of working 10 hours, 12 hours a day, or having so many double shift, could be solved by just learning about this side hustle. Now you grab an attention of somebody, they're not aware that they actually have a problem, but now they see that, oh yeah, you are right. Yeah, you are right that, why are my kids working? Why are my kids at school for a long period of hours when they could come home if only I have the time. Or, oh, if I was a 9 to 5er, oh, I didn't know that it's possible for me to only work 2 hours a day if I learn a skills in social media. But here I am, I'm working 10 to 12 hours. Now, when they see that post, now they are aware that there could be a problem, right? And now they see that you are posting that, then they're gonna follow you because you seem to have the solution, right? But again, the people that are unaware, they're just gonna be aware now. Doesn't mean they're gonna take action. You're gonna have to take them into the different levels. All right, so now this number 2 is that now they are aware of the problem. So they were aware that, why work for long hours when you can work for 2 hours? Why let your kids stay at school for a long period of times when they can come home? You guys can do activities together and they can learn different things with you, you know what I mean? So now the problem about these people know that they have a problem, but may not know the solution exists. Educate them about the problem and position yourself as the solution. So you're going to highlight the points, the pain points, the experience, and explain why, the why behind the problem, right? For example, if you are in the 9 to 5er and you're spending 10 to 12 hours a day, that means that you don't have enough time, to be able to plan trips. You don't have enough time to be with your family. You don't have enough time to basically do the things that you love, right? So, hey, if your problem is working 10 to 12 hours a week, and because of that, you're not able to spend more time with your family and be able to do the things that you love, let me tell you, if you just do this one thing online, it will all solve your problem. You're now going to be able to have freedom of time, the ability for you to work 2 hours a day and be able to focus on the things that you love. If you want more information, message me. Again, now you're pointing out because these people that you're talking to in level 2 already know that they have a problem. They know that they're working too much hours. And because of that long hours, this is the result of what's happening in their life. And now you give them the result, they're having the problem. And now you're going to give them you're going to position yourself as the solutions. You're going to tell them like, hey, I have the solution. I have this blueprint. I have this guideline that will take you from person who is working 10 to 12 hours a day, not having time to your family, to a person that now will work only 2 hours a day and will have more time with their family. Okay, so that would be, now you're going to position your post to something like that. I hope that makes sense. Is any of this making sense right now? Again, you're going to be able to have also this. I will have to download it and send you guys. I will try to send it maybe in the Facebook group as an attachment. I think it's possible. If not, it would be a link through the Google Doc. Okay, so now we're going to go from level 3. So these people, they already know they have a problem. They already understand that they need a solution. Oh, there is a question here. Okay, thank you so much. So now, solution aware. So now, now you see we went from somebody who doesn't know the problem to somebody already know the problem, but they're like, I'm not sure about the solution. Now, number 3 person now, we already took them now that they already know they have a problem. They understand they need a solution from you, like the blueprint that I just said earlier, and are open to take action, but don't know where to start. So offer them clarity and direction. Present your offer as the bridge between their problem and the solution they seek, right? So again, it's the same thing now. The same thing, you're gonna again emphasize the problem, right? Hey, like for example, if I talk to hey mommy, are you still still stuck in this position where you're still not having enough time with your family because either you're stuck at work. But let me tell you, there is a solution. The solution is that I found this blueprint that allow me to work 2 hours a day in the comfort of my home, and then I can be able to do this business in the nooks and crannies of my days, right? Like basically it doesn't have to be like 2 hours in one shot. And then I'm gonna do them, if you are able, if that sounds good to you, let me know if you would like to check out this blueprint, because this blueprint is going to give you basically exactly what you're looking for, which is having more time with your family, the ability for you to learn a skill so that you can also earn from home. So either you're gonna put a call to action, either message me or book a call with me, right? So you're presenting that there's a bridge. So now you're gonna now kind of like ship this person in the third level. You're gonna ship them to you to either call you or message you, so that we can be able to. So now you can be able to help them, see how this blueprint is going to help them with the problem they have. This is and how you're gonna be able to start. Is how they're going to be able to start is by investing in this blueprint, so that they're going to get there to what they really want, which is more time, the ability for them to have more time with their family. And now the number 4 is these people are already taking the steps to solve the problem. They are implementing solutions, reinforce this progress, position yourself as an upgrade or next step, shared advanced strategy, success stories, and inspire continued growth. So this one, the number 4, if my target audience were moms, this number 4 could be moms who already had done some side hustles. So this one would be like, okay, mommy, it would be a different kind of content. I would say, okay, mommy, I see that you have done so many side hustle. I totally understand how you feel, because I have done so many side hustle. But again, you have done so many side hustle, but again, you're still not reaching the goal that you wanted, which is the time freedom, the ability to earn money so that you can be able to have savings for your family and to be able to, to get that fun trips that you wanted to, right? They already done so many side hustle, but for some reason they done so many side hustle, but they still have no result. But now I'm going to tell them, hey, I know, I understand you. I've done also some hustle, but now I have found something not only allows me to, be able to automate the side hustle, but now allow me to also earn with my side hustle by doing this just one strategy. If you want to learn more about the strategy, message me or comment something on the video, right? Now you're taking somebody who knows the solution, who already knows the problem, who have done some, problem solving with their problem. They also implemented some solution, but the solution that they have implemented is not really working for them. But you're telling them now that, hey, I understand you're there, you already have the side hustle, you have everything, you are trying to solve this problem, but for some reason, it's not working out still, but maybe you're just missing one thing. Maybe you're missing this one strategy that I have that took me from, from that position of joining so many side hustle to now having success. So now you're just an upgrade. And then you could tell them about the success stories, either from your teammate, like saying, oh my gosh, because of this one strategy, look at one of my teammates made this much amount of money, have had so many followers because of this. So do you see the different types of different levels of content, from something, the level of content where, like they're not sure, they don't know the problem, so you're presenting them that there is a problem with something here, like you working for long hours of time is a problem because you could work 2 hours instead of 10. And then you go from number 2, where they already know the problem, but they don't know that there is a solution. So you tell them, okay, you're working long hours of time. But if you actually do this side hustle that I'm doing, you could be able to actually work only 2 hours a day and be able to have more freedom of time with your family. And then here, they already know the problem. They need a solution. They need to understand that they need a solution. And you're now going to present them. You're presenting them as a bridge. So you're going to tell them, okay, now you know that you are working so much time and you know that you really want to spend more time with your family, but it's just not happening because you're working all day. I get it. But I'm going to tell you that I have the same problem, but because of this blueprint that I found, whatever is the product, I'm just saying the blueprint, but because of this blueprint that I have found, this product was a game changer for me. It allowed me now to be able to work 2 hours a day, be able to work 2 hours a day and make more family memories because of this blueprint. So if you want to be able to get this blueprint and be able to finally solve the problem or have the solution to your problem, then comment below, right? But now you change now because that person went from level 1, 2, and 3. Now they know the solution, they know the problem, they have implemented something, but still they're stuck, right? Number 4, they're still stuck. They did everything, all the steps from 1 to 3, but they're still not there yet. So therefore, you're going to tell them, okay, I understand you already know the problem, you have implemented some solution, but still you're not there yet to the level that you wanted. But let me tell you, there is one solution out there that helped me get to that result that you wanted, whether it's to earn again your first income online, whether these people are having a hard time making their first sale. You could tell them you're just missing this one strategy, and if you have this one strategy, it will take you from now not only having multiple side hustle, but now actually making sales online. You see now that there's a difference in terms of the different levels of content. And now that will makes a difference in terms of how you create or who you attract in whatever post. Because sometimes when I will tell you the one example, when I put a post about hey, one of the most common problem in business is having leads. And, I love that this AI that I just got is helping me get leads consistently. So with that post, because I was saying about leads and stuff, right? The people, like the ordinary people who's not even in business, will not be attracted on that post, because again, that's not their problem. They don't have a problem with leads because first of all, they don't have a business. But the only people that I'm going to attract when I post that in my Facebook are the people who have business, like the MLMers, the affiliate marketers, the people that have side hustle, who's looking for customer and they cannot find customers. So they will likely be the only people who will comment on that post. The other people who's not even aware that they have a problem, that they need a solution, they're not going to comment on that post. So you see what I mean? But if I post like, hey, mommy, are you working 10 hours a day today? Why not, learn how to make why not learn how to be able to work 2 hours, right? So if I posted that, it could be any mommies in my Facebook group could comment on that post, because there could be mommies that's working 10 hours, 12 hours. And now they're like, oh, wow, you're telling me that if I start this side hustle, I could only work 2 hours, not 10 hours. Everybody will comment, whoever works for 10 hours, 12 hours every day, they're gonna be like, oh, of course, I would like to know, well, how could I be able to work 2 hours, right? So different levels of content will attract different levels of audience, okay? And again, he's now narrowing down your ideal avatar. That's the same thing what we talk about in here, about here in the perfect customer and branding you. Like this is basically the same thing, narrowing down your avatar, like really knowing the nitty and gritty of who is your perfect customer. And because by knowing that, you will know exactly when you create those content, who you want to attract, what kind of mommy, like if my audience just mommy, so I would have the different levels of mommy who's not even aware that there's a possibility for them to work 2 hours. Then the mommy who actually knows that they're working so much, but they just don't know what to do. They're like, I don't know if there's a solution for this so that I don't have to work too much. And then it's going to go to number 3, the mommy who already knows, oh, I'm working so much, I need a solution to not work so much so I could spend more time with my baby. So then I present them a solution. And then number 4, the mommy who is like, oh, I already know that I'm working so much, I really want to spend more time with my baby, I already tried this many side hustles, none of them work, what else can I do? Right? You see the different levels there. Anyone has a questions in any of those 4 levels? I'm just gonna drink some water. I have recorded this training, so I will probably post the replay also in the Facebook group. Any question? No questions? Okay. So the rest here of the documents are basically just a summary of everything that we have talked to, and kind of like a little bit more detail of the things that we have talked to here. So that's basically our training today. I can open the floor for 5 minutes. If you guys have any questions or any comments or concerns about your business at the moment, I'm just gonna stop the share, the recording here. Where's the stop the recording? Give me one sec. Gonna have to find so I could be